What's goody? Hey man, we are back after a few days of no videos, bro. We are here and we are now about to record some Sporcle quizzes. I was in the hospital last few days, me and my fiance, man. Baby was born, everything like that. Both the mom and the baby are happy and healthy. So thank y'all to any of y'all that might have been praying or whatever. For from It's probably gonna be mostly like finals recaps, quiz videos and stuff like that from here on out. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like you're probably gonna get a video like every day just now that we're out of the hospital and stuff, because that might not be true, because like the schedule here is crazy and everything like that. Like I can't tell you that I'll be able to be 100% locked in on a finals game, because what if my daughter's awake and my fiance's asleep and she just needs me, you know what I'm saying? So I can't tell you I'm gonna be 100% locked in. The recaps might be a little less in depth and stuff like that, but I will be getting some videos. We will be recording stuff and everything like that. So we are back on YouTube, man. Happy to be back, and thank y'all to any of y'all that were praying, that were watching out for us, anything like that. So today we are doing the NBA playoff statistical leaders. We got this quiz up. It's just like a 7-minute quiz. So we are not just going to do that one, but we are also going to do this 8-minute quiz, which is 30 point per game seasons. I don't believe I've done either of these before, but I have a very bad memory because of all the concussions I've had in my life. So like if I do a quiz and it's like a duplicate quiz, just leave that in the comments or something. And if y'all see quizzes that y'all haven't seen me do, that y'all think would be tough, that y'all think y'all would want me to do, just leave them in the comments as well. Hit me up on Twitter. Let me know what other type of video ideas y'all want to see. Over the summer, I've already got a whole bunch of like rebuild 2K type of videos that I'm already planning on recording. 2K sucks, so like, it's been... And it's just the editing and all that stuff takes a while, so you don't get as many of those videos. But me and my girl are both going to be home for the next 2-3 months with the baby, so we're going to be doing as much recording as I can do. I'm going to be doing as much editing as I can do and everything like that. So let's lock it in. Let's start this quiz. Let me make sure I got the scene. Okay, let me make sure. I just want to make sure y'all can see the screen. All right, let's lock it in. I'm going to start here, low-key. I'm going to start here. So we're going to just go with like the guys like Curry, James, Harden, Westbrook, Durant, and then let's get the guys that are like so like Adrian Dantley is gonna be here probably. Jerry Stackhouse is gonna, let me turn the ringer off on my girl's iPad, because that doesn't need to be going off while I am in a video. Okay, good. See? All that technology stuff. Okay, Jerry Stackhouse didn't do it, which is interesting, but because I thought he did, but Billy Cunningham didn't do it. Hal Greer didn't do it. Dave Cowens, when he won MVP, didn't do it, I guess. Bob Cousy. I'm trying to think of the older guys, but maybe, does this not go back that far? No, it does. Okay. Elgin Baylor. George Mikan, I don't know if he ever did this. No, but there's Wilt at the top. He's going to be most of those top ones probably. Rick Barry's going to be on here. Nate Thurmond, I don't think ever got to 30. Bob McAdoo's going to be on here at some point. Like D Rose, did he ever get here? No. We already got LeBron. We already got those guys. Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Larry Bird. Larry Bird never averaged 30? Shaq never averaged 30? Hold on. Shaq never averaged 30? Larry Bird never averaged 30? Tracy McGrady? Kawhi never averaged 30. No, yeah, I don't think so. Paul George never averaged 30. Okay. So let's just look at years. Is there any, like 2022, 23, they got Doncic, we're gonna have Embiid, we're gonna have Jokic, we're gonna have, interesting, we're gonna have Antetokounmpo, Gilgeous Alexander, boom. Let's see, any recent guys, 2023, 2022, 2023, it's not gonna be like Anthony Davis. I'm just trying to think of like some of like the Tatum. Yep, Tatum is the guy. Here, is it like Paul Pierce? No. Is it Dwayne Wade? There we go. I'm trying to just do some years, trying to get all the recent ones out of the way. During the bubble, 2019, 2020. This is the year the Lakers won the championship. So we already tried like the Paul Georges. We already did all that stuff. We already did the Anthony Davises of the world. We already did the Kawhi Leonards of the world. Like DeRozan didn't ever get here. We did Curry, Irving, Durant, Westbrook, Harden. I'm trying to think, like, who was... Is there somebody, like, I don't know, but Dirk probably got it at some point. No. Tim Duncan maybe at some point. No. Interesting. Jordan, Pippen, Magic, Johnson, Abdul-Jabbar is definitely going to be up here. Karl Malone's definitely going to be up here. Did Dr. J ever get it? No. Did Dominique Wilkins ever get it? Yes. Wes Unseld? No. Moses Malone, we already tried Malone. Dumb. 2019, 2020 is throwing me off because like did Trae Young do it? No. 2019, 2020 Zion didn't do it. I don't think. Huh. I don't know. That's throwing me off. Here, 2001, 2002. I'm trying to think. Like Charles Barkley probably got here in his MVP season. No. Damn, there's a lot of guys that you think might have got this, but they didn't get it. Like Drexler. No. We know Stockton ain't never averaged no doggone 30. We know Nash did never average no 30. We know Jason Kidd did never average 30, but Oscar Robertson probably did. There's Oscar Robertson a ton of times. Small forwards, we did Dr. J. We did all that. Vince Carter, did he ever get to 30? No. Power forwards, we got Duncan. We got Garnett did never average no 30. We did Nowitzki. We did Giannis. We did Karl Malone. We did Charles Barkley. Chris Bosh did never average no 30. Dwight Howard did never average no 30 as a center. Blake Griffin did never average 30. LaMarcus Aldridge did never average 30. Okay, so is there anybody that's like recent besides that 2019, 2021? So like 2005, 2006, Carmelo Anthony maybe. No, but 2005, 2006, 33 points. And it's not Kobe. If it's not Kobe, it's not LeBron, it's not Carmelo Anthony, it's not Dwayne Wade, it's not like Chris Paul. Danny Granger didn't never get to 30. Reggie Miller didn't never get to 30. Iverson? Iverson is the guy. Boom. 2020, 2021 is throwing me off still in the 80s. Did we, like David Thompson, did he ever get there? No. We did Adrian Dantley. Mitch Richmond never did this at that. I know he wasn't around at that time, but I'm just thinking of guys. Isaiah Thomas never did this. No. Dumars. No. Okay, this one. Oh, wait. 2022, 2023. Averaging 32. Okay, let's just go through some of the top guys in the league. We got Jokic. We got Embiid. We got Doncic. I'm just trying to think. Like, Bronson wasn't that during that time. Steph Curry, we already tried. Yeah, like Steph Curry, we already tried. Who won the championship? 2022, 2023. That's the Nuggets year, so that doesn't help us. The Heat, Jimmy Butler never did that. We tried like Giannis, but like I feel like I'm forgetting somebody obvious, and it's really gonna piss me off. Like Shea, LeBron, Steph, KD, Wemby wasn't that shit. Anthony Davis, we already tried him. The Raptors, like Siakam wasn't doing that. We didn't have anybody that would be doing that at that time. We already tried Kawhi and PG. The Utah Jazz, like Donovan Mitchell didn't do that. The Wizards, Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal was there for those two, and then there's still a guy here. So we tried Bradley Beal. John Wall never did this. On the Knicks, there was nobody on the Knicks at that time that was doing like Julius Randle didn't do that. On the Nets, we did Harden, we did Durant, we did Irving, so it's not on the Nets. On the Hawks, we did Trae Young. He's the only guy that could have done that. On the Magic, there was nobody doing that. Like Vucevic wasn't doing that ever. And Banchero wasn't in the league yet, and he's never averaged 30. On the Spurs, no, let's keep going by division. On the Hornets, like LaMelo Ball wasn't doing that. There was nobody else on the Hornets that would have been doing that. Gordon Hayward never did it ever. The Raptors that didn't have anybody that would have been doing that. The Grizzlies, like John Morant wasn't there yet. Wasn't doing that. Pelicans, we already tried Zion. He wasn't doing that. Brandon Ingram wasn't doing that. Okay. On the Thunder, we tried Shea. He wasn't doing that. Like, there was never a Sabonis year where he did that. There was never a Halliburton year where he did that. There was never a De'Aaron Fox year where he did that. But let's go to that division. The Suns, like, is it Devin Booker? No. It's nobody on the Kings. It's nobody on the Suns. We already tried the Warriors. Like, Boogie never did that. We already tried the Lakers, guys. The Blazers, Dame. Damian Lillard's the guy. Okay, there we go. That took way too long. Wow, we are almost done with this quiz, and I feel like I'm missing some very obvious names. Elvin Hayes, did he ever get here? No. Hal Greer, we already tried him, I think. Bob Pettit, did he ever get... There's Bob Pettit. Havlicek Dang it. Nate Archibald's the guy we should have got. George Gervin's the guy we should have got. These are all. Pete Maravich was the guy who I was about to type in. George Gervin's up here twice. I'm not too mad at this. Like, we got 90%. Most people get 54. I'm not too mad at this. Let's go on to this one. This one should be easier. So let's just go ahead and go on to this one. So James, Abdul-Jabbar, Jordan, Bryant, O'Neal, Curry's probably up here. No, but Durant's probably up here. Yes. Harden maybe. Westbrook. No. Bill Russell, Havlicek. No, I'm just trying to think of guys that won rings. Like Robert Horry's not up here. No. We already tried Jordan. Who were his teammates? Pippen, Rodman. No, but Duncan. Yes, there we go. Okay. Like Nash is up here. Kidd maybe. Yes. Nowitzki's. Nah, he wasn't really that guy in the, like that in the playoffs. Garnett. No. Paul Pierce. No. Jokic isn't gonna be up here. Too young. This is finals history. Oh no, this is playoffs. Okay, this is all playoffs. So like, we did Kobe, we did O'Neal, no Gasols, no Kawhi Leonard, but we're probably gonna have like a Ginobili. No, we're gonna have a. Oh yeah, we do. Okay, and then a Tony Parker, for sure. Maybe like a stock. Oh, Johnson. It's got to be Magic Johnson. Magic. Worthy's not gonna be up here. No. We did Abdul-Jabbar. Yes. Let's see, Chamberlain. There's Wilt. We did O'Neal already. Okay, let me think. Those Spurs dynasties. I think we like Robinson was never. Okay, he is there with the blocks. Dwight Howard's the finals once. Or well, this is playoffs. It's not finals. Playoffs. But I am trying to think of guys that like one ring. So like Antetokounmpo. No. Okay, so let's go to like 2000s. Like, is Ben Wallace up here at all? For blocks, no. Jason Kidd we already got. So what about like, is Richard Jefferson up here for anything? Is Kenyon Martin up here for anything? Is Stoudemire up here for anything? Those guys were like one seeds a lot. We already got like most of the notable Kobe teammates. Okay, let's think. Let's use our brains. So. An active guy that's been in the playoffs a lot, Chris Paul. There's Chris Paul. No other active guys there. We're not missing any other active guys. So let's think of like the 80s and the 90s. Bird, McHale, Parrish. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We already tried Havlicek. Did we try Bill Russell? Yes. Did we try Bob Cousy? Yeah, okay, there we go. Did we try Elgin Baylor? There's Elgin Baylor with rebounds. Dude, Elgin Baylor was a rebounding machine, actually. Like, just a random thought, but yeah. Let's go 70s. Like, is there a Julius Erving? No, but is there a Moses Malone? There's Karl Malone, not Moses. Okay. I don't know if Dominique was really in it enough. I don't know if Iverson was really, yeah. Wade, maybe? No. We already tried the Gasols. We already tried the O'Neals of the world. We're like, is there a Reggie Miller in here anywhere? No. Is there a Ewing? Ewing was always in the playoffs. There we go. Is there a Hardaway? Nah, they weren't good enough for long enough. Elijah Wan's probably in here. Kenny the Jet Smith, maybe. No. Gary Payton. Sean Kemp. Mark Eaton. 4 more names. Just one in each of these categories. He played against Drexler in the finals. He played against Barkley in the finals. He played against Gary Payton and Sean Kemp in the finals. Karl Malone and John Stockton we already got. In the 80s, you had like Larry Bird in them. So like, it's David. Like, oh no, we already got him. It's not even his name. I don't know who I'm trying to think of right there. But the point guard that used to play with them. Those Lakers teams, I don't think I'm missing anybody. But it's like Oscar Robertson here. No. Let's go way back. It's like a Bob Pettit here. No. What about like a George Mikan? No. Maybe we're going too far back. Like on those Spurs teams, am I missing anybody? I don't think so. On those Lakers teams, am I missing anybody? I don't think so. Those Heat teams, I don't believe I'm missing anybody. Like, there's no way like a Mario. Yeah, no way. He didn't even have the ball enough. Chris Bosh isn't going to be up here for anything. We already tried Kawhi. Tony Parker, we got all those guys. in the 90s, it was like it was the Rockets with Olajuwon, Kenny the Jet Smith. Those guys we already got. We tried Drexler. We tried those guys. We tried Pippen. I already see Pippen's name up there, so it's not him. Isaiah Thomas? Not Isaiah Thomas. Joe Dumars isn't anywhere up here. Then Beer isn't anywhere up here. Bill Walton? No. Wes Unseld? There's Wes Unseld for rebounds. Okay. Elvin Hayes, maybe? Okay. Assists, steals, and blocks. So let's think of, like, maybe guards. Not Dennis Johnson. That's what I was thinking of earlier. But, like, Tiny Archibald's not here either. Man, this is tough. Just 3 more names, and this can be 100% on this quiz, and I feel like I should be able to get it. I'm trying to think of finals. Maybe that's not the way to do it. Let's think of playoffs. Let's think of, like, every team. So the Knicks, like, there's not going to be, like, a Stephon Marbury here. No. There's not going to be, is there going to be, like, a, small guy that played for the Rockets? Calvin Murphy. No. There's not going to be, like, a McGrady. There's not going to be, like, a Ming. Is there going to be, like, a Dwight Howard for blocks? No. Draymond Green, maybe? No, because he's active. We don't have any more active guys. Like, Kevin Love is... I don't know if he's retired or not. Klay Thompson is still active. Boogie Cousins. Blake Griffin. Aldridge. I don't think they were in the playoffs enough. Yeah, I don't know, man. I do not know. And I feel like it's going to piss me off when I see these 3 names, but I do not know. Rondo. Okay, I'm actually not mad. I'm actually, genuinely, I'm not mad at all. Rondo is one I could have thought of because when I was thinking about those Celtics teams, I thought I should have thought of Rondo. I didn't even think of Ray Allen, who was somebody I could have guessed either. Serge Ibaka, again, I'm not mad at that one either. Is there any one, is there one more that we see that we really, really like that we might want to do? I don't think so. Not right now. We did 2 quizzes today. That's enough for today. We're gonna go spend some time with the family. Man, those are 3 names: Rondo and Ibaka. I was thinking of those when I was thinking of blocks. I should have went back and I should have thought like every team that went to the finals and just thought of the whole roster instead of just thinking of like the main guys. Because like when it's blocks, you're obviously gonna think of a big. So I should have just went back to all those finals teams and thought of a big. I don't know that I necessarily would have thought of Ibaka, but like if I went back and I thought about assists, I would have thought about Rondo probably if I went back to that Celtics team. Damn, that's tough. All right, hey, listen, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for watching as always, man. To hit me up with video ideas, anything that y'all want to see, anything like that. Yeah, all glory to God as always. God loves you. I love you. All right, peace out.